Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. Long-time mental health provider to close its doors next month. Big numbers expected for the opening of the trout fishing season. And the Bay of Plenty Regional Council thanks Rugby World Cup volunteers. Those stories and more up next on City News. After 10 years of providing consumer-led mental health services to the people of Rotorua, Mana Mental Health will close its doors at the end of October. The services manager, Gavin Pike, says a reprioritisation of mental health services by Lakes DHB away from adult consumers has led to the ending of their contract. Gavin Pike says his staff experience in the mental health field and the services they have provided have been highly sought after in the community, and they know there will be a gap in mental health services, especially for adult Māori in Rotorua.
Not only does it affect the community, and there's going to be a gap. We know that, and our concern is, okay, where do those go? You know, there are limited services within this area, but also to the impact that it's had on our staff and myself as well. Is that because we are so passionate, and you know, we're there to serve the community, and unfortunately after the 31st of October we won't be there to serve the community. So.
And Gavin Pike says Mana Mental Health are concerned about where their clients will now access mental health services, with many indicating their only option may be to opt out of mental health care. The Hindu Council of New Zealand is holding its annual Dipawali Festival, or Festival of Lights, at the Convention Centre tomorrow. Festival coordinator Dr Gunnar Magesan says Rotorua Dipawali Festival has been celebrated successfully for the past 3 years, and each year has grown bigger, better and brighter. Last year, more than 4,000 people from both Rotorua and out of town celebrated this unique smoke-free, alcohol-free and meat-free festival. This year's focus of the festival is women's empowerment, and the festival has been planned and organised by women. One of those women, Sharina Simarin, says tomorrow's event will celebrate the role of women in society. She says the Dipawali Festival is free to all, and there will be a lot for people to enjoy tomorrow.
We're going to have crafts and stalls and clothing, things like that, and also activities and demonstrations and dances and performances and performers from overseas as well. So it's going to be a spectacular event, and we've got fireworks at night time as well, which everyone's invited to attend as well. So.
The Dipawali Festival of Lights starts at 10 a.m. at the Convention Centre. And big numbers are expected to be on the water this weekend with the opening of the trout fishing season tomorrow. The Bay of Plenty Regional Council is reminding boaties and anglers to clean their boats and trailers for weed fragments before taking them into new lakes or rivers in the region. The reminder comes with added strength this year with the newly revised Regional Pest Management Plan, which states it is an offence to move any machinery or vessel or other goods contaminated with any pest plant. In sport tonight, the focus of the Rugby World Cup comes off the provincial centres as pool play comes to an end this weekend and attention moves to the playoffs. Rotorua District Council Rugby World Cup coordinator Renee Nathan says Rotorua can be proud of the hospitality our city showed the visiting teams and fans that attended pool games here. And she says it's not over yet, as many more visitors are coming to see our city's attractions.
Well, this weekend will be the end of the pool matches. So all those people that are down the South Island will be making their way up north, because there'll be no more games down south now. And so it's about preparing for those that will be visiting in between the quarters and the semis, and so we'll get a lot more people here. It's all about, the getting into the black and white sort of spirit of it now too, since we've had all our hosted teams. And they've got in behind them. Now it's about going that extra step for our boys and the All Blacks.
And Bay of Plenty Regional Council Chairman John Cronin has praised the efforts of the Rugby World Cup volunteers at yesterday's council meeting. John Cronin said more than 300 people gave up their time to help make the Cup in the Bay of Plenty a success. And he said local volunteers brought the flavour of the Bay to this event. They greeted our international visitors with a smile, helped them find their way around, and generally were there to ensure everyone had a great time. So thank you sincerely for being the face of the Bay. A look now to your weekend weather, Rotorua. Tonight, fine easterly breezes overnight, a low of 4. Tomorrow Saturday, cloudy with a few showers, northeast breezes, a high of 15 and low of 9. Outlook for Sunday, rain developing, northerlies, a high of 14 and low of 10. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for Saturday, northeast 15 knots easing to 10 knots at night, waves less than half a metre and a few showers. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Coming up after the break, more on tomorrow's Dipawali Festival. Amanda has what's on and Roger Gordon's in the studio with our Chamber of Commerce catch-up.